Let's get into it. We got the Georgia Bulldogs going up against the Alabama Crimson Tide. The line is currently Georgia -2.5 with the total at 48.5. First and foremost, if you're not following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. If you're not subscribed here, subscribe, please. And also, give this a like and a comment right now. I'll give you time. Please go give it a like and a comment. It keeps me going. It keeps me giving you guys these free plays. Okay? So let's get straight into this game. We got Georgia, Alabama. This is a holy grail. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we wanted. This is like Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, you got the Georgia Bulldogs who are 3-0, went up against Kentucky. Hard game. Trevor Etienne's first game. Hard game. They won 13-12. Went up against Tennessee Tech. Easy made cakewalk of them. Then went up against a Clemson team. Absolutely walked all over them. Give me the money. Run me my money. They trashed them. Okay, Clemson's very good. We all not Clemson. Georgia's very good. We all know this. Okay. They should be 3-0. Now let's go look at this Alabama team. And a lot of you guys don't know about these teams Alabama has played. You might be like, oh, Alabama didn't play no Clemson. Alabama didn't play no Clemson. Well, let me tell you something. Western Kentucky in their league is very good. To beat a Western Kentucky team 63-0 says a lot about you. That Western Kentucky team is good. Same with the South Florida team. Very good. And this Wisconsin team, very good. I understand Alabama had Western Kentucky on their schedule as an easy game, as like a just filler game, but that is not just a filler game. Western Kentucky is good. Look them up. If you don't know them, you don't know. They're good. Okay? So this Alabama team is tough. Okay? Now let's go look at the quarterback situation. We got Jalen Milroe. Now this is where you want to ask yourself, when you're betting, what do you favor? Do you favor the scrambling quarterback or do you favor the pocket quarterback? Because then you got to find edges in every area. And to be honest with these two teams, you're not really going to find a lot of bad edges. Everything is going to be good. So you look at this team, Milroe, 590 yards, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. Dude isn't making mistakes right now. Now, look at this. 156 rushing yards with 6 touchdowns. So this is a complete game where you say, do you want the pocket passer or do you want the scrambling quarterback? And that's where you ask yourself, like if Peyton Manning was playing Lamar Jackson, who do you give the edge to in that game? Who do you give the edge to when it comes to your betting? What do you look for? Georgia, as you already know, balanced attack. You got Carson Beck, 680 yards, 7 touchdowns. Then you add Trevor Etienne in there. It's going to be monsters. It's going to be massive. And I think that's where we can find an edge in this matchup. So me personally, I like to go with the rushing quarterback simply because I like the idea of the run. And I honestly think that having Milroe makes up for the Georgia having Carson Beck and Trevor Etienne because Milroe can do both. Milroe is not making mistakes. That's what's good. If Milroe was making mistakes, I would say, okay, he can't be trusted in this game because it could take one mistake. But he is not making mistakes and he's playing very good teams. So he's not making mistakes. And he can make up for the lack of the rush that Georgia does have. So then you ask yourself, you say, okay, let's look at the money percentage of this game. Let's see what Vegas wants and what Vegas needs. Well, let me tell you. Remember I told you that line? Well, the line was -4.5 Georgia on September 11th. The total was also 54.5. Do you see how far down they've went? Do you see that Georgia has – where's it at? Georgia has 92% of the money with 83% of the bets. Everybody and their mama is betting on Georgia. Go to your neighbors and ask your neighbor, and they're taking Georgia. Everybody wants Georgia. Now, here's my question to you. If everybody is on Georgia, why is the line moving the opposite way? When you see a team that is highly favored like this, you don't see it go through a key number of 3. So why, if the world is on Georgia, why is the line moving towards Alabama? Why is it -2 on some books? Well, why is it -2 on some books for Georgia? This is a typical Vegas makes the money trap, is what it is. And to be honest, between this game, you really don't know who to pick. You're just looking for something to do. You're just looking for entertainment. This is the game. To be honest, like you're really not supposed to be betting the biggest games of the day. There's other games that you can bet on that you can find excellent value on, but I did find good value in this game. Now, will it make my final slip? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it will make my final slip. If you want my VIP, message me on Instagram. I don't know if this will make my final slip, but I do have a lean for you, and I'm telling you guys right now, this is the lean. And it may make my final slip. It may not. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how many other plays I have. But I do like Alabama +3. And I also not only like Alabama +3, I know that these are two very good defenses. But at the end of the day, if you're a good defender in basketball, it doesn't matter. Sometimes the offense is just too good. And right now, these offenses are too good. The total was at 54, and now it's at 48.5. I think it dipped too much. This is where you buy low. This is where you can buy it low. And I honestly think this total is too low. So if you're looking for my two plays for this game, like I said, don't know if they're going to make my final ticket, but my two plays for this game, Alabama +3, especially at home. Alabama plus 3, the total over 48.5. And when I say +3, buy the half a point in the total over. Give us a like and a comment if you're telling. Let's go.